video call me, I beg you. I can't talk now. So just send a text and then add your name and your location to it. Right, I want to tell you about high-end production. They are into event lighting, stage, truss, special effects, and so much more. So if you have an event coming up, well, now it's I don't even know if I say there's a ban on events and all of that. So maybe, but you might want to have a semi-house party for just about 25 to 50 people. I don't know, Kotibia and Mecho, you understand? And then you might need a stage, lights, and all of that. You just get in touch with them. You can call them on 0249 160 120, 0249 106 120. The number again is 0249 106 120. Or you can follow them at High End GH, and then their high is HIGHEND. Ghana, GHANA. So anything that has to do with events, lighting, the stage, the truss, special effects, so much more, just get in touch with them. And even for future use, so just save the number 0249 106 120. And also I want to say a very big shout out to Vitamins Fabrics. They gave me fabrics for my event on the Carol's night, and I believe you loved what I wore. So the fabric came from the Vitamins Fabric. You can follow them on Instagram at the Vitamins_fabrics, and all kinds of fabrics are available there for you. 0548 058 212, 0548 058 212 is their number. And again, I'm calling out to every talented artist out there who thinks they need a huge sum of money to take their videos to TV stations or whatever. We are here to serve you. We are here to help you. We are here to promote you. So come to us, talk to us, call us. Let's get to an understanding. Let's have an agreement and then put things together so that we can help you showcase your talent to the world. We give you a slot whenever we have live events, and then you can perform and showcase your talent to the world. Like I always say, just give us a call, yeah? And also you get a chance to sit with me right here and have a convo with me and let people get to know you, appreciate your craft, and love you. Okay? Yeah. So I'll wait for your call. Right. My next guest is seated. Today there's a white and one on Mosheba. You understand? And his name is Kofi Jamar. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Link Up.
It's a pleasure.
What's up with you?
Grinding, you know. Music and grind.
But you still day up?
Yeah.
Is it possible to take off your shades, or you don't ever take it off?
I take it off sometimes.
Okay, I want to see your eyeballs. Yeah, I want to see like sexy eyes be.
Well, I haven't been getting enough sleep, so.
You're tired.
I try to cover.
It makes sense, but you've got nice eyes.
Thank you.
I'm sure someone would want to just stare into them or have you staring into their souls with it. you can put it back on.
No problem.
Yeah, it's fine. Right. So I don't know, when I was in school I didn't like doing myself, but when I sit here I really like to let people do their self. So please tell us about yourself, Kofi.
Well, real name was Zylofon Derek.
No Christian name?
That's the Derek, I think. But I don't know.
I didn't hear the Derek.
Yeah, it was Zylofon Derek.
Okay.
And I pray with D and Shadakim.
Oh.
I can't, like, I'm from Kumasi.
Okay.
Bantima to be precise. That's where I was born. The whole is a Chama Fuman BBA. So, and I completed SHS at Asante Mine Senior High School.
Asante Mine?
Asante Mine Senior High School.
Okay.
And I will call basic schools, so Manasi and Beto.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's all about you.
That's
so which one is short? What's summarizing?
And
right.
my music career began back in Kumasi.
Okay.
Kumasi, on the streets of Kumasi, going to freestyle shows, program, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Rap battles and all. Right. Right.
It all spring up.
So you're a Bantama boy.
For real.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
Wow. But how was life on the streets doing music?
Well, it was tough. But you know, that toughness is what made me who I am right now. So yeah, it was a lot that I went through, and a lot that inspired me, and a lot that shaped me to become this person I am right now. So yeah, I take the good with the bad.
Beautiful.
Straight.
Beautiful. Okay, so obviously, per what I hear, because I spoke to someone who went to school with you, he doesn't want you to know that I spoke with him, and he tells me that, oh yo, then you did be shark, you know, book, like he says from JHS, primary all through to JHS, you were really smart. You were always topping the class and all of that. I don't know how your parents took the whole thing when you decided that, okay, at this point you want to do music. That's no disrespect to anybody, but you know, most of the time our parents feel like doctor, lawyer, you know, they're always envisioning things for us. They don't think we can also choose our own path. True. How did your parents feel, or how did the family feel when you decided that you wanted to go do music?
They felt I was misusing opportunity
resources.
And because of that, I had to be a sort of a rebel. In a way, I had to be out of the house most times just to pursue my music career. And that's it,
You left home to do music?
Yeah, in the same hood, but they wouldn't see my face. Maybe in like a month, I'll be out there pursuing my music career and hustling here and there.
Both parents were together?
Yeah.
And how did you, because even if the mother won't take it, because they're always the sweet ones, the father would definitely not take that, you leaving home and all that. So what's your relationship with your dad like?
But now we are really cool. He really understands me now.
Oh.
But at first he had doubts. Like, he really had doubts, like every concerned parent should have.
Yeah. Right. So staying on the streets, like you're saying, leaving home to go be by yourself with other guys, didn't it lead you into doing things? Didn't you pick up certain traits or characters from people on the streets?
Yeah. And that's what I've been saying. It amounts to the kind of characters that built me. Because like I grew around ghetto boys, guys that you would like on a normal day you would see on the streets and would be afraid. Yeah, I grew up around them, and these guys were my friends. And also I grew up in the best of both worlds. I have friends in the ghetto and I have friends in rich places that I also mingled with. So it was both.
Right.
Yeah.
So you rolling with people that on a normal day we see and we should be afraid of. That makes you a thug somewhat. Is that what you are? Should I be afraid of you?
Nah, I'm thug affiliated, but I'm not a thug like thug. But you being a thug affiliated, there's a little bit of thug in you.
In you?
Yeah, but there's a lot of other things that are shaping me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So let's come to you've talked about education and all. So after high school, what was up with you? What were you doing before music full time came about?
Well, after high school, now I'm switching.
Okay.
For music, like
full
personally,
time.
yeah, I was like, they wanted me to further it and all of that, but I felt that music was the thing for me.
Okay.
And doing SS time, I wasn't having enough time to pursue the music at that time, so I just switched 100% to the music, and everything I did was around the music. Around that time, and also rebel now. I wasn't going home at times. I just had to stay in the studio and find a job by myself to feed myself and all the stuff. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So now we are done with that bit, but obviously there was something. You can't do music full time without any backing or support.
Yeah, true.
I'm sure there was a team that might have been sponsoring what you were doing, studio time and all of that, or even maybe yourself.
Yeah.
Did you have any menial jobs you were doing at the time?
Yeah, I had menial jobs that I was doing.
Okay, well, what were you doing?
I worked as a security man.
Okay.
Yeah, before, and a funeral service. I worked at the funeral service also. Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. This thing, when I heard it, the people were talking about it were drinking from Red Cup. You know, it's a Red Cup combos, and so they and funny serious. So I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Please explain. Dig deep. I'm very, very interested. What do you mean by funeral service? What exactly were you doing?
Dada for EBA.
You were part of them?
Yeah, not part of them, but yeah, that was a funeral. That's like a sort of funeral service. So you serve at the funeral and also carry the coffin and all the stuff. Yeah. Wow.
How much were you being paid for that?
Okay, it was a day job, so it was like 50 cedis.
To go and carry someone's coffin?
Yeah, around that time, it was 50 cedis, yeah.
You were not scared?
Oh, no, I'm not scared.
And now high lawyer?
Nah, yes, sir. But I wasn't scared. I just wanted to do, like, I had to do something.
Wait, so you were doing all this to get money so you could pay for studio time, or you were just to feed?
Yeah, just to feed and take care of myself around that time, because I was on my own. That's what I would put.
You were on your own because you left home, not because you were sent out of home. So how did your parents feel did your parents ever find out that you were doing, I think pallbearing is the right word, that you were into pallbearing and all that? How did your parents feel? Didn't they feel embarrassed or disgraced?
They found out recently, and they always like go with me back and forth, like over it.
At the time, they didn't find out?
Nah, they never knew.
So what, you take you carry the corpse with the coffin to the graveside, you dip it in the pit, and then...
Like it was a bunch of other guys, so a couple we did it.
Like unsure that's some
Oh nah.
Wow, people really have serious stories, like the things you hear people go through or haven't done just to get to where they are. Interesting. Right, so let's move on, get talking about that video soon, but I want us to take it back to when music truly started for him. Let's see the journey through it all. Then we can appreciate the achievements better, right? So, Kofi, let's talk about the journey, What started music, the ups, the downs, and then maybe a because I know it's doing music in Kumasi, no, Charlie.
It's a lot. It's true. One of the hit points of my career was started called KFM Freestyle Saturday. They were doing it. It's the same program. I bring out people like Strongman, Amrado, and all. And see, that was where people really got to know me through the rapping, because I was like, I won at the edition. That edition, it was the same time that Amrado was on. Okay. Yeah, and see, I won that edition.
It's only Amrado number was the same battle.
Yeah, he was just not a different name. So I won around that time, and see, from then on, like, couple of mistakes here and there. Some of the mistakes picked up in Kumasi, and then they allowed there. Around that time, then we started getting a feel of replaying shows and all the stuff. So we quite did a huge number around Kumasi. By that time, I hadn't like moved here. Like people in Accra, like I wasn't discovered here. So that's when my label God One Records came in. Okay. And they discovered me and brought me here.
Right. Yeah. Beautiful. So how did the connection with God One Record come about?
Well, it came through freestyle videos that I put on the net. Okay. Like I did covers and all the sort of songs, so they checked it out and they fell in love with my craft, and yeah, we made it happen. Wow.
Into Ohana, Omofro say you show videos, we like your vibe into Brian Juma.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Sort of.
Wow. Yeah. And there's a great way they meet up here. We've been discovering we are talented singers, so just that we've not started the covers yet. Anyway, how long now they got One Record Juma so far?
Barely 2 years, getting to 2 years now, yeah.
Okay, and how would you describe working with them as?
It's like a family dedicated to one cause. Yeah, to make God one of the biggest label here in Africa. Yeah, and to make Kofi Jamar one of the household names here in Africa too. So we are like united in our vision and trying to achieve it. So it's not like a business type of label trying to drain money from the artist or something. Yeah, it's like family dedicated to a cause, and we are trying to achieve it. Okay, right. And it's more way. Per what you're saying, and before I go to my next question, say it's a family something namoya. It's not like they are into drain the artists of resources or the other way around. Do you think that's what some labels do? Yeah, so we heard. Okay. And yeah. You've heard what? Some labels, like, it's evident, like, true ourselves may coming up in music career. You read about some labels draining of the artists and other way around, so yeah. Okay. But did you have any of such proposals from such labels? This was the one-time thing, and then it went through for you. Okay, right. And I'm sure, you've already described, your family into whatever you're doing, or you have one interest and then one goal in mind. Sorry, right. And let's move to your recordings. How do you put your stuff together? How do you write? Are you the type of person who just walks into the studio, hears the beat and flows, or you're the one that takes time to listen to the beats, go right down before you come and flow? Yeah, sometimes it happens spontaneously.
Okay.
And sometimes there are some songs that I have to sit back and like relay a message, because I don't see myself as just a melodic musician, but sometimes I have to impact knowledge, like I have to impact some words that will speak to people out there, that will touch other people out there.
Right.
Sometimes you have to sit back and meditate and reflect on some things before you put it out there. But sometimes it's just like the melody spontaneously it comes and you just do it.
Okay, okay. So in all this, what type of genre of music do you do? Would you say you are a dancehall artist, Afrobeat, rapper, singer? What exactly do you do?
Well, I see myself say like I'm using the music as a tool. I'm a prophet and I'm preaching through the music. However, Jenna be a bit falling on piano. I just have to give it my all and like make an impact through that. And it will be also, as I teach him, Ghana, it will be per dance or it will be per rap, it will be per normal highlight songs and this. So in my mind, I have to like spread the seeds across. So maybe I will be picking it there from, he'll get to know Kofi Jamar and in the way he will feel my message.
Okay, so you're not tagged to one genre. Oh, I see. Interesting. Right. So now let's move away. Let's come to the very song we saw after the break. Your song with Ice Prince.
And Calligraph Jones.
Right. That's like, it's huge.
Huge one.
How did it come about?
Well, first of all, grace and the hard work of my management, because they are they have a connection with Jay Sent. That's tennis producer in Nigeria. So he sent me the beat for me to go over it, and I did the hook and I sent it back to him. So the next time he called me and said Ice Prince came to the studio and heard it, he jumped on it. Yeah,
just like that.
Just like that. And Ice Prince also like contacted Calligraph that, yo, I got this song, it's crazy, I have to put you on, and Calligraph also did a verse now. So that's how it happened. Yeah.
So the first time you saw them was during the video shoot?
Yeah, as they came to, through God One, they came to Ghana here for the video shoot, and that's the first time I saw them to even vibe with them, yeah.
And how is it feeling like? Because Ice Prince is like huge.
Huge. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't explain it, but yeah, it really gave me a lot of confidence and inspiration that, yeah, I'm on the right path. And yeah, because looking at where I came from, Bantama, Kumasi, out of nowhere, and like within a split like
of a second.
Yeah, you are here with Ice Prince and Calligraph Jones, who's like the biggest rapper and the biggest out of Kenya.
I honestly don't know him. Yeah. Wow, that's really huge. And like you said, it could only be grace. Aside Ice Prince being one of the huge artists, I see you have a song with you've had something with Stonebwoy, Shatawale.
Yeah.
How does it feel like looking back not too long ago when you started, or even no matter how long it's been, fast forward, you're here, you're doing music with most of the A-listers, seeing yourself out there, seeing the love, the appreciation for music lovers. How does that make you feel?
It makes me like believe that your dreams are valid. Like no matter how you dream, you just have to get that belief and persistent attitude towards it, and something is gonna happen for you. Because I'm a product of a dream, and I testify to that fact. Yeah.
Beautiful. Right. So I just said myself that doing music in Kumasi is quite difficult because I've lived there a couple of years, and you see the artists coming into the studio every day. They are bringing their demos and all that, paying payo and all that, and not from Yajaka, you understand? So all of these things, having gone through all these, and then now you have the name. And one thing that I've come to realize is that most of the Siano artists, they get the hits, it works there in Kumasi, and then when the people in Accra accepts them, they move away from Kumasi, the base where it all started for them, and then they come to Accra. Why is this so? Or maybe you can speak for yourself. Why do you do that?
I think it's business related. Me personally, my label is here in Accra.
Okay.
Yeah, and before Ekoso, I was here, I was always here in Accra working. But Kumasi is home where the family lives, so I move between cities.
So can't you do the same business if you're in Kumasi, even if your label is in Accra? I'm just asking.
Well, for I don't know how to put it, for its accessibility's sake, that's how I'll put it. For accessibility's sake, that's it. Because sometimes maybe you have a a meeting or you have a program that you have to come to, and you have to come all the way from Kumasi to Accra, and
you know, for flight, I'll be doing them.
Yeah, true, but it was so.
Go back to Kumasi.
Yeah, Kumasi. There, like I go there, like within like 2 weeks, 1 week, I'll go back there. Like I go and visit the family, then come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I don't know if you hear this, but I sometimes hear your flow, and I feel like I sense OB in there some way somehow. Is it 1,000 hours?
Yeah, 1,000 hours.
Yeah. The first time I heard it, I had to go back to my phone and check who the artist was, because I felt it sounded like Obibini to me.
Yeah.
Do you get this?
I get that a lot.
Okay. Have you listened to any of his flows?
Yeah, I really listen to it.
Do you think there's any similarities between you two?
Well, personally, I think we like to show intelligence.
Okay.
In our rap. That's where the foundation is. I think that's it. And the mixture of the foreign language and the tree. Yeah, I think that's the reason.
Right. I'm sure people would want. Okay, so that's 1,000 hours,
that's 1,000
right?
hours.
Yeah. And that is really deep. What were you going through at the time when you dropped this, or when you put this together? Was there anything you were going through?
Well, I was daydreaming. Of making it happen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Like I was trying to prophesy to myself, and
All right. So you know what we will do? We'll do a sing along. Let's feel the vibe. Let's feel the pride. So, have you? We are going to talk about the banger, the latest banger.
Yep.
But before that, have you had any awkward moments in the industry since you came into it like full-time, proper?
Awkward.
With maybe an industry player, with a colleague, with the, in quotes, gatekeepers?
Not yet. Nah,
Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I like experiences, so.
But I'm sure you've heard some of the stories from colleagues and all.
Yeah, I heard something, yeah.
Yeah, and you're looking forward to having a fair share?
Nah, like experience makes you, like, you get something out of it.
Right.
Honestly, so I love experiences. Yeah.
Right, so I think Wale had a song where he came to, that's the song you're on, right?
Yeah.
I heard you Las Vegas.
Yeah.
How did it, who contacted you about that, or did you request to be in it?
Nado contacted me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how did that feel?
Great.
Wow.
It was amazing because like looking at the concept, shooting it back in where everybody in each and his hood, so me taking Wale back to Bantama, it did a whole lot for me.
Bantamanians, big shout outs to you,
Straight.
Right. So this music thing, some people say you can do it for life. Others, in other countries or in other parts of the world, we see people keep doing it and then they keep going back to back. No matter how old they get, they still excel in their career. But in Ghana, we tend to retire artists soon. Too soon. They feel like, okay, new crops are coming. Also, you understand? How far are you looking to take your music career?
Well, as far as there's, like, when it gets to a time that there's no more to accomplish, that's how I feel.
And how much more do you have to accomplish?
The Grammys think of like any like huge accomplishment that there can be in music.
Right.
Yeah, in Africa and the world at large. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. So in just a minute, how did the song come about?
Well, I did the chorus, and I wanted to have a feel of my people in there. Like I wanted to represent for them. So that was the whole concept. So I did the chorus and I sent it to YP first and Talk for them to lay something on it, and they did justice to it. So we went back in Kumasi to shoot the video. Yeah.
So when you were putting all this together, did you ever think that it was going to be like the Christmas banger for 2020 with all the coronavirus and all of that?
Well, I didn't think of that though, but like for what I had in mind, it was to make my people proud. Because as the whole drill vibe came about, they were requesting for me to jump on some songs like that. So I did it for them, and they made it #1.
Beautiful.
Straight.
Do you know Gloria Safo?
Yeah.
She recently said in an interview that Money by Kuku Flick is not the biggest song, but Ekoso is. I don't know if you've seen the article.
Yeah, I've seen it.
What's up? Like Ophel is saying, what pe manana?
Nah, yes, but she's talking truth.
Okay.
You know, because Paul Amantem, but
Hey, pressure. But sure, in 30 seconds, your social media handles, and then if you've got anything you want to say to the fans.
Well, the social media handles are Kofi Jamar, Jamar. Yeah, Kofi Jamar on Twitter, Kofi Jamar Instagram, Kofi Jamar Facebook, Kofi Jamar Snapchat, and yeah, and all of that. So, and the Truth EP, my EP, Truth EP, is also on Audio Mac.
Right.
And all the fans out there supporting Kofi Jamar.
How many songs do you have on it?
6.
6, okay.
Yeah, it got the one chairman with Sifa on it. So, and all the guys out there supporting Kofi Jamar, I really appreciate you guys. You should keep on with the support. I'm really gonna make you proud of